Hello friends, welcome to my channel Katha Manthan. Today I am going to tell you an ICSE poem, If Thou Must Love Me. So friends, let's begin with the introduction of the poem. The poem's first phrase is chosen as the title of the poem. It brings in the notion of expectation, direction, prescription, desire of the beloved that if she is to be loved, it should be for love's sake. All other reasons, beauty, pity, etc., are temporary, therefore not worthy enough for her lover to love. Thus, the title seems to be appropriate. Summary of the poem. Elizabeth Barrett Browning in If Thou Must Love Me, the sonnets from Portuguese, asks her beloved to love her not for outward beauty, but for the sake of love. The next 4 lines describe all the things she does not want to be loved for. She tells us in lines 7 through 9 that she does not want to be loved for these reasons because they are changeable and are unreliable. In lines 10 through 12, she says that she does not want to be loved because he feels sorry for her. One day her tears will dry and then what is left for him to love? She closes by restating her wish to be loved only for love's sake, because that is the only love that lasts. So friends, let's discuss few question answers. Neither love me for thine own dear pities, wiping my cheeks dry. A creature might forget to weep, who bore thy comfort long and lose thy love thereby. Questions. What does the poetess mean when she says not to love in pity? Why does she think so? The poetess states that the lover should also not love her because he feels sorry for her. If one sympathizes or pities the beloved and thinks it to be love, then it is dangerous, as one day tears will dry and then nothing will be left to love. Who is thy? What does the poetess expect from him? Thy is here used for the lover. The poetess expects from her lover to love her for love's sake, as love for love's sake leads to eternal love that is forever. What does the phrase wiping my cheeks dry mean? The poetess does not want her lovers to love in form of sympathy. She thinks that his comforts will make her own discomfort, and there will be no tears in her eyes. She fears that his sympathy will wipe her tears. There will be no reason to love. What would make the creature forget to weep? The sympathy of lover would comfort her and she would forget to weep. It will be a dangerous situation. She thinks it was her tears which melted the ego of his lover. But when he would find her in comfort, he would become indifferent like the other males in surrounding. Why would the comfort of the beloved be a reason of losing the love? Do you agree with the poetess? The poetess expects the lover to love for love's sake and nothing else. Love based on her superficial qualities is not permanent. It vanishes with passage of time. In the same way, she thinks the comfort of the beloved will be a reason of losing the love. She thinks that his comforts will make him forget her discomforts and she would lose the love of her lover, because now there will be nothing to support her. In my opinion, love and sympathy are pole apart. Love is a scared feeling and it is not felt for everyone, while sympathy is the outcome of pity. So showing sympathy for someone is not showing love to one. Next question. But love me for love's sake, that evermore thou mayst love on through love's eternity. questions. The second last line of the poem starts with, "But why?" The poetess says that love fashioned on the terms of physical attraction, softness of voice, or on the basis of pity would vanish one day or the other. She uses the word "but" in the second last line, starting to claim true love of her lover for only love's sake, as love transcends mortality. Love's sake means love without any terms and condition. It should be meant for love only and should not be based on physical beauty or pity. In the poem, the poetess is doing more than a simplistic expression of woman's capacity for love. She is no longer an unattainable, distant object of male desire, but the center of consciousness, feeling, and action. Therefore, she voices her desire in clearest terms that her lover should love her truly for love's sake, so that his love for her remains forever. What does the poetess mean when she says, "Thou mayest love on"? "Thou mayest love on" reflects the poetess' desire to get her lover's love forever. She thinks this love should not be fashioned on terms of physical beauty. His love should be eternal and it would remain forever. What is love's eternity? Can one achieve love's eternity? Love's eternity is love beyond any limitation. This is the attraction of soul, not of the body, so it does not get affected by any mortal change. One can achieve love's eternity only when one promotes one thinking above the mortal attractions, like physical beauty. Such love increases day by day without any restrictions or limitations. Does your conception of love change in these two lines? The last two lines of the sonnet are not expressing poetess' individual expectation from her lover, but these are full of teachings for everyone in every age. The concept of love is not bounded on limitation, but it is beyond the restrictions or limitations. True love beyond the mortal attractions is real of life. It is an eternal commitment of two souls. Thank you friends. Thank you for watching my channel Katha Manthan.